America has always had a religious landscape. Its mountains, forests, and waters have been cherished by native peoples, and throughout the history of this land, newcomers have brought their distinctive religious traditions. The multitude and range of Christian churches, the diversity and vibrancy of Jewish synagogues have long been part of religious America. Today, the religious landscape of America is changing rapidly. In a leafy suburb of Boston, not far from the starting point of the Boston Marathon, the Hindu community has built a magnificent temple, consecrated with the waters of the Ganges River, mingled with the waters of the Mississippi. It is one of dozens of American Hindu temples built in recent decades on a hilltop in Chicago, in the suburbs of Atlanta, and the countryside of Pennsylvania. Just off the interstate outside of Toledo, Ohio, a masjid rises from the cornfields. The call to prayer may be heard in the many Islamic centers of New York City, or in the old Mother Mosque of America in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, or in the dramatic landscape of New Mexico. Buddhists light incense and offer prayer on the island of Oahu and in the heartland of America in Oklahoma City. Building Buddhist temples has brought the architectural traditions of Asia to America. The largest Buddhist temple in the Western Hemisphere is in Hacienda Heights, California. In Blairstown, New Jersey, Jains have opened a religious retreat center, and in Bartlett, Illinois, this ancient religious community rooted in India has built a spectacular temple. The Sikh community also has its roots in India. Its places of worship, called gurdwaras, may be found from Glen Rock, New Jersey, all across America to El Sobrante, California. The ancient Zoroastrian community comes to America from Iran and India and has built temples in San Jose and in Garden Grove, California. A landmark Baha'i temple rises in Wilmette, Illinois. A Shinto shrine in Stockton, California, brought this Japanese tradition to the U.S. mainland. A multitude of tiny botanicas signal the presence of a growing Afro-Caribbean community, and open-air rituals link pagan traditions to the land. All over America, there are new neighbors today. A Cambodian Buddhist temple and a Muslim community center are next-door neighbors in Silver Spring, Maryland, along with the Ukrainian Orthodox Church and the Mangal Mandir Hindu temple. Atonement Lutheran Church in San Diego sits right next door to the Islamic Center. And in Fremont, California, a Methodist church and a mosque have built side by side on a street they have named Peace Terrace. All of these traditions have now made a visible difference in America's religious landscape.